brutal knockouts.
In the first 20 seconds of the bout, down goes Ruiz.
Perfectly timed punches. We will see all of this throughout this video showcasing the fastest knockouts in boxing history.
You are mine, you belong to me. I am the man.
First, we have the fastest knockout in boxing history. This event took place on July 6, 2007, between Phil Williams and Brandon Burke.
It was, very much so.
As the opening bell rang, Brandon rushed at Williams, who countered with a lightning-fast right before dodging sideways.
Here we go. Oh! Right out of the gate! The fastest knockout I've ever seen in my life!
That punch set a record as the fastest knockout ever recorded in a professional boxing bout. It took only 10 seconds.
The fastest knockout in boxing history.
Let's take a look at that punch again.
Goodbye. Rolls to 4-0.
Up next, in March 1996, David Tua squared off against John Ruiz. David, at that time, was one of the hardest punchers, perhaps even on par with Mike Tyson. As the referee explained the rules, nobody could have foreseen that this fight would last only 19 seconds.
You must remember, obey my commands at all times, and most important, protect yourself at all times. Any questions? Shake hands. Good luck to both of you.
Tua meticulously assessed his target before the bell rang, and a few seconds later, he skillfully unleashed a powerful left hook on Ruiz's chin. This initiated a relentless onslaught of strikes that resulted in Ruiz collapsing in just 19 seconds.
Down goes Ruiz. He takes, and it's unlikely he'll be getting up, and Tony Perez says enough.
Marciano, Frasier, and Tyson. Let me repeat that.
And Tua.
As Ruiz lay knocked out cold, Tua celebrated the fastest knockout win of his career.
New WBC International Heavyweight Champion, still undefeated, David Tua.
The WBO Featherweight Champion of the World, Prince Naseem Hamed.
Next on this list, we have one of the most entertaining fighters of all time, Naseem Hamed, fondly known as Prince Naseem.
The ultimate boxing showman of the 90s.
The Prince fought Said Lawal to defend his featherweight world title with a very long entrance. It's even longer than the actual fight itself. A few seconds after, Naseem sends Lawal to the canvas.
Oh my word!
The dizzy fighter managed to get up, but Naseem finished him off with rather effortless punches, and he achieved this using only his right hand.
If this fight is not finished in the first round, it's because Knight doesn't want to yet. It's all over for some time, and Prince Naseem Hamed retains his WBO featherweight title. Happy enough. A job done in spectacular fashion. Two ruthless right-hand punches.
Next, we have two undefeated fighters clashing to establish their dominance early in their careers. Alan Green versus Jayton Codrington. If anything, this match is a testament to the repeated significance of timing, strategy, and, most significantly, raw power.
Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Keep your punches up.
When the fight starts, both fighters trade blows, but Green connects with a perfect punch that's enough to send Codrington sleeping outside the ring.
KO. And here's Green. He promised to go inside, and he's stung, and he has rocked Codrington's world and left. And it's over. Over in 18 seconds.
That was one of the scariest knockouts I've ever seen. Codrington is completely knocked out.
He absolutely devoured the New Yorker, Jayton Codrington.
And let's hear it for our winner. A big KO, 18 seconds of the first round for Alan Sweetness Green.
The next two on this list are among the greatest heavyweight champions of all time, Bernard Hopkins and Mike Tyson. But first, let's witness the fight between Bernard Hopkins and Steve Frank. Bernard Hopkins was the IBF middleweight world champion at that time, prepared to defend his title against Steve Frank. This match stands as an indelible testament to Hopkins' speed, accuracy, and power, among his many accolades. The contender had no idea what would happen in a split second after the fight began.
Just stay away, jab, and hope to fight him later in the fight. Good right hand, right out of the box. Now it goes from there. Right there. First punch of the night.
Steve managed to stand up, but gave the referee the wrong response.
And he is hurt, too. It's over. He didn't give the right answer. It's that simple.
24 seconds in round number 1, and still champion Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins.
160-pound title, and then go on to bigger and better. Back with more from Phoenix.
In July 1986, Tyson, famed for his unbeatable power, was swiftly solidifying his position as boxing's shining star with his undefeated streak. His opponent in the ring is Marvis Frasier, the son of the legendary Joe Frazier.
Frazier, who has just entered the ring here in the Glens Falls Civic Center.
Against Frazier, his intense aggression and power were clearly evident.
Some supplemental for
Mike pressured Frazier with his aggressive style. Within 30 seconds, Tyson had Frazier down from a barrage of powerful punches.
uppercut, and Marvis is hurt. Frazier is down.
And just like that, Mike sent Frazier into the dream world.
Of Marvis Frazier's career, both of them one-round knockouts, one at the hands of a man who was heavyweight champion at that time. Now this one at the hands of a man who many believe will soon be a heavyweight champion.
Nigel Benn, nicknamed the Dark Destroyer, had captivated fans with his powerful punching style throughout the 1980s and 90s.
Bye-bye. He's come back for more.
However, on November 24th, 1987, he became the real-life version of a one-punch man. While Ben gracefully dodged Chantler's punches, he unleashed this move.
Boxing at the moment. Nigel Benn in the golden trunks, and that is one punch. He will not get up from that. Chantler, it has to be said, has never been knocked down in his career before. And it was the first punch of the fight.
The Dark Destroyer delivers an impressive one-hit knockout.
16 seconds.
Yeah, well, you know, he came out, he was giving me the eye and all that. I don't like people giving me the eye, you know, and it really bugs me.
Up next is arguably one of the most, if not the most, entertaining knockout on this list. Powell versus Cornelius Bundridge features two undefeated fighters brimming with energy.
The Iron Horse, Powell!
At the sound of the opening bell, they simultaneously threw punches, sending each other down to the canvas.
Mention the guy in the electro. Oh, gee!
But then, simultaneously, they swiftly get back up. But few moments later, Powell finished the fight.
A massive left hand by Powell, and Bundridge is out of it.
Unbelievable.
That
Bundridge, he went down 3 times in 20 seconds.
I've never seen anything like it. Saku Powell crash lands on Cornelius Bundridge.
Well,
that was astounding.
We also have Gerald Mcln on this list, one of the most ferocious middleweight contenders of that era. He was the reigning WBC middleweight world champion at that time, facing off against Jay Bell.
Thank you, sir, for all times. Any questions? Shake hands, good luck.
This was yet another incredibly fast knockout, with McClellan ending the bout in just 20 seconds.
Championship.
This was also the sole body shot knockout on this list.
Off the field and honor students. And look at this! A big left hook to the body, right in the solar plexus, it appeared to me.
Just shot right to the solar plexus and stopped you. You either cracked the rib or he cannot move. One shot.
Gotta be a record. Unbelievable.
This knockout has been celebrated as one of the quickest successful defenses of a world title, and unquestionably deserves its place on this list.
Just short circuits all the nerves to your legs. Your legs don't move, nothing moves, and you go down your stage just like he did.
September 22, 1990, marks another memorable addition to the fastest knockout records. Eubank, recognized for his formidable power and unconventional fighting style, appeared undisturbed by the challenge from Dos Santos.
Unbeaten in 23 contests from Brighton, Chris Eubank.
Because he knew it would only take a few seconds to dismiss Dos Santos. And just like that, Eubank sends Dos Santos crashing to the canvas, stunned.
Chris Eubank is the winner!
Control than you are. This is why I shall take you out on the night of the 18th of November. You are mine, you belong to me. I am the man.
And lastly, an unforgettable fight between Zolani Tete and Siboniso Gonya, certainly not to be overlooked.
Championship of the world!
This fight is for the WBO World Bantamweight belt, contested between Tete and Gonya for the championship.
Bantamweight champion of the world, Zolani Lastborn Tete!
Even Tete didn't anticipate that it would take just one quick punch to knock down his adversary.
Boy, did man indeed. Oh, and that's the reason why.
It's me, first punch of the fight, and it's all over. He's knocked him unconscious. The fight is all over with the first punch of the fight.
This stands as one of the fastest knockouts achieved by a fighter in a world championship boxing match, in an astonishingly brief 11 seconds.
What a performance that, though, from Zolani Tete. It was as good a punch as you would wish to see.
Thank you for watching. If you want to know why Manny Pacquiao is considered one of the greatest, watch this video.